Good morning, everyone. My name is Christy. Welcome to my corner. Thanks so much for joining me today for Flossmas number 2. It is December 2nd, 2024, and it's Flossmas season, so you get to see my smiling face every day. I'm sorry. I have my coffee, which is now cold because this is my 4th or 5th take. I've already opened my Advents and something happened. So you won't get my surprise face, but you'll still get to see what I got. So I have Advents to show you. I have stitching to show you. I have a book recommendation. I have freebie patterns, and I have a question for you. This is my cafe mug. So I have 4 mocha mugs and then my 1 cafe mug in circulation at the moment. And then I have probably 5 in storage for when these break down. This is actually... this is second generation of these mugs because I had to replace the ones that I originally got. My aunt gave me a set of these mugs like 15 years ago, and they're all the only ones I use. They break down. All right, let's talk Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent Calendar. So the way that the Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent Calendar works is on odd days, you get a giftie. And so yesterday we got some fabric in this beautiful blue color that is not nearly as electric-y bright as you're seeing. I need to find like the DMC equivalent of this. And then on even days, you get a floss and a part of the pattern with that color in it, right? So I've already looked at this, and the floss is called Molar, and it's this beautiful soft winter white. And I looked at the pattern and I have no idea what it is. I assumed it would be snow. It is not snow. It's like 2 like blobs with a line and like diagonal lines, and that's it. So I have no idea what this is. I feel like it's inside a different thing. Right? Does that make sense? Like I feel like it's accenting a thing as opposed to being a thing on its own. So that is my Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent. And then for my Celeste Oddities Advent was a cute little wooden ornament, little witchy wooden ornament. Some of it's burned, stamped, it looks like. Yeah. So that's for today, and it just says wooden Yuletide ornament. So that was cute. Those were my Advents. That's the Advent. I did get word that one of my perfume Advents, I think, is being delivered. No, it's not. It's a different thing. I bought a bunch of perfume off of Black Friday sales. Let's talk stitching. I have 2 stitching focus pieces for Flossmas. And they are my my Cosmic Egg by Hildegard of Bingen and my Ink Circles Round Robin. I only worked on my Cosmic Egg yesterday. Everything took longer than I had anticipated, and I did not have time. So I also am not the kind of stitcher who kind of flips back between projects. So I think I'm gonna alternate days. So yesterday I focused on my my embroidery of the Cosmic Egg, and then today I'll focus on my ink circles. Yeah, and I was going to stitch during an Embroiderers Guild of America like Zoom meetup. I did not end up attending. I have tons of grading to do for my job, and so I decided just to actually get some work done so I'd be like less stressed out. So this is the Cosmic Egg, and this is what it's going to look like. There we go. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. And here is what I have done. So let me get closer. I finished up the peach in Color and Cotton Cardamom, which I'm going to run out of, and they don't make it anymore. So I'm going to have to find a DMC equivalent that's sort of like a light dusty coral. We'll see what I can find. And then I did a little bit of green. I don't even know if you can see. I wiped off my camera thinking that it might be that, but it's just a really, really light green. And this coral I did in a stem stitch, and the light green I did in a long and short stitch. So that's what I did yesterday. It took surprisingly long. I'm a little out of practice when it comes to freehand embroidery, to be honest with you. I've been doing so much cross stitch for the past couple of years that I am out of practice. So it was nice though. It was really nice to like get back into freehand embroidery because there's no counting. No counting. Okay, so that's what I did yesterday, and I'll work on that again tomorrow. And then today, I'm going to be working on Elemental Dragons Fire. I haven't started it yet, so anything I show you will be what I have done. And this is Stitchy Knot Tees pattern from my Ink Circles Round Robin, which is me, Stitchy Knot Tee, Rachel Raycraft, and Whitney, who is not on YouTube, but is very active on Instagram and is very supportive. And many of you, she goes to a lot of retreats, so many of you have probably met her at retreats. So that is what I'm working on. I am 6 months overdue on this. It has been a year. It has been a not great year. And so I am 6 months late on this. Now I have a book recommendation and a freebie pattern. Now, as some of you may know, my husband is an author. He writes sci-fi and fantasy books. And his first book in his series, the Dragon Chronicles series, Dark Sea Beyond, is on sale. The ebook is on sale for 99 cents. So this is a fantasy book that he wrote about 5 years ago. He then took a few years off to get his MFA in creative writing. And the second book in the series will be coming out in the spring. So he just has to kind of format it and market it and those kinds of things. So if you are interested in fantasy books and you like kind of high sea adventures in fantasy, kind of in a fantasy style, check out his book, The Dark Sea Beyond. I'll put a link down below. It's gotten really good reviews on Amazon and on Goodreads, so you don't have to take my word for it. I am slightly biased, I know, but you don't have to take my word for it. And then, like I said, the second book will be coming out in the spring. And he also has a cozy sci-fi that is resting, because when you're writing, those of you who write know you have to kind of let things rest so that you can do better editing. So that's resting, and that's also coming out in the spring. So if you are interested in sci-fi and fantasy, and like to support indie authors, check out The Dark Sea Beyond, Rai Sobo, and I will put a link down below. And it is on sale through tomorrow, December 3rd. So it's 99 cents, and then after tomorrow it goes back up to like $8. So if you're even at all interested, grab it. And it's also on Amazon Unlimited, Kindle Unlimited. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can find it there too. All right, let's talk freebie cross stitch patterns. I have a whole website for you because I couldn't actually point you to just one. So this has all sorts of patterns. This is Country Living, and it has lots of like small motify patterns, but not just Christmas, all sorts of different motifs. So let me show you the ones that I like the best. I love this pine cone. I love this pine cone. I don't know why, but this is my favorite of all of them, the pine cone. As someone who lives in Mississippi, I love the pecan pie. I think that's super cute. I like the fireplace. And then there's one more I'm going to show you that I really like. I love a good bauble. So I really like that bauble. And this is like those glass ones from when I was a kid that had like the indent right there. So those are the patterns that I like, but there are just so many patterns. So I will post a link to this down below as well, so you can take a look at them and, pick the ones you want. They're really good ornament sizes, but they're so weird. Like, look how weird that is. Like, I love how weird that is. Like, I just find that delightful. So there's the freebie for this week. Now, my question for you, I had said I had a question for you. My question for you is, I had a craft fair about a week ago that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. There weren't a lot of people who showed up, and I didn't sell very much. And so my husband was thinking that I could, turn back on my spoolery Etsy shop, which most of you don't even know exists because it's been on vacation for probably 4 years, and put those things on Etsy for sale to like the internet. So what I sell are decorations, a lot of Christmas decorations and jewelry that are made out of vintage wooden spools and other vintage sewing paraphernalia. So yeah, take a look at that video. I think it was 2 videos ago, and let me know if that is a thing that anyone would be interested in, because it would be a good bit of work. But if there's anything, I don't know, give me your opinion. I want your opinion. Give me your opinion down below on whether you think I should post those, or my husband should post them, because he's the one who would be doing it. Take pictures of everything and post it on Etsy. Oh, and if you haven't already seen my first Flossmas, I did a pattern release and a giveaway of that pattern. So this is going on a little longer than I had intended, so I'm gonna go. I have to get to work, but it's been great chatting with you. Happy Flossmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.